All right, everybody. Hi, I'm David Kramer, the Critical Thinking Christian. Today, I want to discuss some resurrection inconsistencies. The first thing I want to talk about in this video is, when did Mary Magdalene and the other Mary, or they, come to the sepulcher? Okay? And we're going to start in Matthew, which would be chapter 28, verse 1. Where it says, "In the end of the Sabbath, as it began to dawn, toward the first day of the week, came Mary Magdalene and the other Mary to see the sepulcher." All right? As it began to dawn, meaning the sun is rising. Okay? Let's go to Mark 16, verses 2. Okay? "And very early in the morning, the first day of the week, they came unto the sepulcher at the rising of the sun." Okay, that would, I'd say, be the same as there, because Mark in Matthew, because it began to dawn, meaning the sunrise, or the earth rotates. Because I saw some place where, just because we say sunrise nowadays, if you say sunrise, Christians will say, "Oh yeah, ha, yeah, the Bible says the sun rises, and you just said it." Okay. But anyway, Matthew 28 says began to dawn, which is when the sun appears over the horizon. Okay, same thing here, Mark 16:2, rising of the sun. Let's see Luke. Okay, "Now upon the first day of the week, very early in the morning, they came unto the sepulchre, bringing the spices which they had prepared, and certain others with them." Now, very early in the morning, but it doesn't say that the sun was rising. Okay, I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's pretty much every morning. That's early in the morning. I have where the sunrise, let's just say April 2021, we have the sun rising at, now this is the 12th, 13th, and 14th, but it rises at 7 a.m., 6:59, 6:58, 29 more rows. All right, so you have the sunrise. That's April, and I used April because that's around the time they say that he was crucified, buried, and then rose again. So I'm just using it this year. You have 7:09, and by the time you get to, that's in the beginning of the month, and by the time you get to the 30th, it's 6:44 a.m. Okay, so the earliest would be 6:44 a.m. and the latest would be, at the first, would be 7:11 a.m. Okay, so I get up very early in the morning at 3. 5 o'clock would still be early in the morning. 6:30, it would start to get kind of light, I guess, or whatever, but we'll say like 5 o'clock. This could mean very early in the morning, 5 o'clock. Now, we saw in Matthew, as it began to dawn, meaning the sun is rising. Mark, okay, the rising of the sun. Luke doesn't tell you the rising of the sun. And in John, it says, in John 20, verse 1, it says, "The first day of the week cometh Mary Magdalene early, when it was yet dark, unto the sepulchre." Okay, so which is it? Is it the two, Matthew and Mark, where it's the sunrise? Is it Luke, where it's just early in the morning? Or is it John, when it's still dark? Christians like saying our God is not the author of confusion. Yet here, once again, we have, okay, I'm going to just take Matthew and Mark here. And then I'm going to say Luke is the same as Matthew and Mark. No, I say Luke is like in between straddling the fence, and you can make it either the rising of the sun or when it's dark. You know, so that's just an inconsistency. And like I said, I'm going to come with more because there are more that I have seen. I am watching a video with Rabbi Tovia Singer, and he's going through some of these. So I'm going to be coming back, and I'd say with his help, with more videos. So until next time, like I normally say, think about it. Let me know what you think. Comment, subscribe, like, dislike, whatever. I'm going to keep pumping these things out. So until next time, I am David Kramer, the Critical Thinking Christian.